This YCN segment is brought to you by Mount Sunapee Resort. Fun for all seasons.
This game played at Spaulding High School was the second round of 2 contests during the annual Fran Pinard Holiday Basketball Tournament. Earlier in the week, U32 lost to a strong Mount Mansfield squad, while Spaulding fell to Linden Institute. So both the Raiders and Crimson Tide hope to get back on track with wins. During the first quarter of play, it was U32 who quickly built a 6-point lead. Senior Jordan Hawkins was key with multiple buckets, driving to the hoop. Whenever it seemed like the Raiders were about to build a serious lead, Spaulding's junior Taylor D'Agostino cut into the deficit with quality shooting from beyond the 3-point arc. After 8 minutes, U32 led 17-11. To begin the second quarter, Raiders senior guard Bryson Richards knocked down a 3. A couple of Spaulding seniors, though, Aiden Gilwee and Sam Bigglestone, kept the Crimson Tide close, with points in the paint. And D'Agostino continued to sink 3 balls. Spaulding did their best to attempt a comeback, but they were never able to take the lead, as U32's Hawkins poured in the points. The senior at times could not be stopped, whether it was in transition or from beyond the arc, as he knocked down this NBA range 3-pointer. His teammate junior Alec Lemieux also hit his own 3. And sophomore Aiden Hawkins made a steal and scored on a fast break. At halftime, the Raiders were in control with a score of 40-27. Coming out of the break, U32 quickly added to their lead with multiple threes from Richards along the left wing. His teammate junior Carter Pelzel was also big in the paint with quality post moves. Spaulding was still down by double digits, but give them credit, they never gave up. More 3-pointers from D'Agostino allowed the Crimson Tide to stay in the hunt. Heading into the fourth, U32 was up 56-43. The hosts began the last 8 minutes of play with 4 straight points. But it was U32's Richards who continued to shoot lights out from 3-point range. He quieted down the Spaulding crowd with his 4th and 5th long balls of the night. Despite being down by double digits, the Crimson Tide never threw in the towel. And guys like junior Matt Tassi and Sam Bigglestone scored. U32's Jordan Hawkins, though, always had an answer, as he led his team to the victory with a final score of 71-62. Seniors Jordan Hawkins and Bryson Richards led all scorers, as Hawkins put in 30 and Richards scored 17. Spaulding's junior Taylor D'Agostino led the Crimson Tide with 15 points. After the game, we spoke with U32's head coach Dan Gauthier, as well as Hawkins and Richards, to hear what they had to say about the big win.
Well, obviously tonight, I thought we played really well in transition. Everything kind of runs through Jordan Hawkins when we're in transition. He had a big night and a big tournament, taking home the MVP honors from Fran Pinard himself, which was kind of cool. But in terms of what we did well, I thought overall we did a nice job against Mount Mansfield and Spaulding of staying within ourselves, kind of just staying composed, not letting the tempo of the game or mistakes, get to us. We talk a lot about event plus response equals outcome, and I thought our guys did a great job of staying composed. Carter Pelzel was really big for us tonight. He's kind of our lone big guy, and he did a nice job on the boards defending Spaulding's bigs. Alec Lemieux came off the bench for us, gave us good minutes, started the second half, knocked down a couple shots, played good defense. So I think the strength of our team is that everybody contributes at different times. Most games, I haven't seen the book from tonight, but most games we've had 8 out of 9 guys score, which is nice to have.
I thought, once we got up, we kept pushing. We couldn't put them away, but we really just kept getting tough shots down the stretch, and there was a couple scares, but we got them in foul trouble and just kept getting to the line, and everyone but me apparently knocked him down. Bryson, I thought he played well every time like they started to make a comeback. He hit a big three. I think Drew probably 20 fouls, it felt like, making it easier for other people to get to the line. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. This in Montpelier, Williamstown, it's like crosstown rivals. It's a big game.
We kept our composure. You know, they went on a lot of runs, but we came back with runs of our own. I think that was big for us. You know, we struggled down the stretch a little bit, obviously let them back in it. But I think our guys, especially how young we are, kept our composure, so that was good for us. Owen really stepped up tonight, as well as Anthony. He just plays 110% on defense all the time. Really gives us a big boost. Jordan, he's unbelievable. You know, I've been playing with him since first grade, and every year he just gets better and better. And you know, he wants to play at the next level. And the performance he's putting on this year he's going to play at the next level. We love having him. It's big. I mean, it's a Division I road game. That's always good for us to win. We played MMU tough on Tuesday, and unfortunately couldn't pull it out. But to come back tonight and get this win was big.
U32 improves to 3-1, while Spaulding falls to 1-3. The Crimson Tide will next face off against BFA St. Albans, while the Raiders next host Essex.